Okay, so this is the inside of a Dell 3560. So yeah, 3560. So the thing I like about this is just its really cool form factor. It reminds me of the PCs kind of yesteryear, where they tried to cram as much as they could in there, which is cool for space saving. And I mean, that's one thing. I'm tired, so I'm probably not making a whole lot of sense. So this has a Skylake processor. It's an i3 6300, and it's actually quite fast processor for an i3. The odd thing about this is it's not using DDR4, it's using DDR3L, which is kind of strange. And the back of it does not have USB 3 ports. It just has 4 USB 2, and then it does have 2 USB 3 ports on the front panel. But I'm eventually going to get a card, a USB 3.0 card for one of these 1X slots, and then I'm going to get a video card for this thing. And it comes with this Toshiba hard drive, and I don't know if there's something wrong with this hard drive or not, but it makes very odd noises that I've not heard from a hard drive before. And I did test this thing out quite a bit, and it runs at full speed, doesn't seem to hiccup or anything. It just makes some odd noises. Maybe it's something new, I don't know. But I did add a 500 gig SSD, so I've got a hard drive over here, a hard drive here on the front, or on the top, and then the way I had to do this, because I didn't feel like paying for a stupid adapter, you see that little tiny connector right here? This is kind of sort of it's not really proprietary, it's just a smaller version of a 6-pin power connector that they've used, tapped off of it and used 12 volt and 5 volt to power a hard drive and then the CD drive that comes with it. Well, there was a second one of those ports down here at the bottom, and what I did is I just took some basic SATA connectors and just soldered it onto the actual pins and put some hot glue around there to keep it secure. And of course, you can see here that I actually, I've got it actually connected. I've got two connected. So, and this thing only has a 240 watt power supply. With the 50 watt draw that the processor does, and all of these hard drives, I should still be able to add a GTX 1050 mini edition from Zotac. I'm hoping to get that when I get some returns in from Amazon, and once that's done, this will be a really tiny, kind of one of those sleeper PCs that doesn't take up very much room. So that'll be really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing put together and show you guys. Oh, one other thing that I want to show you guys is it does have a port, a little tiny mini PCI port for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and that was one that I was trying in there. It was from Intel. The one that it comes with is this tiny little guy right here from Dell. It's called a DW1707, and this thing only has 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, but it does have Bluetooth, and it does work with Windows 8. One of the reasons I was wanting to stay with the 6th gen and not upgrade to the 7th gen yet, and this is the problem that I had on my laptop, was that on the laptop, the 7th gen, Intel has not made graphics drivers for Windows 8 or Windows 7, and I'm not ready to use Windows 10. I'll use Linux and I'll use Windows 7 and Windows 8, but Windows 10, I don't know if it's just me or what, but I have so many issues with it. And I actually think that it was the cause of some of my hard drives failing. If you actually look online, just look up Windows 10 killing external hard drives, and you will find a lot of threads. And I don't know what it has to do with, but it's actually it's quite annoying. So this is why I wanted to stick with 6th gen first, and just try to use it for as long as I can until they at least make something new in terms of operating systems, or do some updates to it, or what. But I'm gonna get this this thing. Oh, and I also I'm gonna get another 8 gig memory slot for this thing. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but it's tired, or I'm tired. Yes, the computer is tired. No, I think that's about it for now. And this is, you can see what the front of it looks like. I mean, they sell these at Best Buy. I haven't even taken the plastic off of it yet, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm gonna get this thing booted up and show you guys what all is going on here. I may actually dual boot this with a Linux distro and Windows 8, because I want to use Linux so bad, but there's just some things that Linux doesn't do. Like, for instance, my SDR Play, there's only like 1 or 2 videos you can find on YouTube. I have no idea how they got them to work, because I've literally tried it at least 10 times and I cannot get it to work. But once that's actually done and gone through, I will probably be switching to Linux if that ever happens. Because a lot of other software, like video editing, I can get, some kind of other software to do that, and as well as, like, audio recording, all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm gonna end this here because I'm kind of tired. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing put together and boot it up. So I'll talk to you guys later.